The Joe Rogan Experience.
Train by day, Joe Rogan podcast by night, all day.
What's up, freaks? Welcome back to the Joe Rogan Experience, brought to you by a whole lot of weird today. We've got some great sponsors, and then we're going to get right on into it with my guest, Dr. RJustRitz, and his assistant, Purple Plus. And RJustRitz is actually a neuroscientist who's going to blow our minds with some crazy shit about the brain, consciousness, and maybe even some psychedelic shit. But first, real quick, this episode is brought to you by Manscaped. Fellas, if you got a jungle down there, it's time to trim the hedges. The new Lawnmower 4.0 is waterproof, has skin-safe technology, and if you're still hacking away at your balls with a rusty razor, you're living in the dark ages. Get 20% off and free shipping with code Rogan at manscaped.com. Alright, enough of that. Let's get into it. Dr. RJustRitz and Purple Plus. Ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause.
Hey, Joe. Thanks for having me. Big fan of the show.
I appreciate that. So, you're a neuroscientist. You study the brain. Let's just start right off the bat. What the hell is consciousness?
Yeah, that's just an easy one to start, huh? Well, consciousness is still one of the biggest mysteries in science. Well, we don't actually know why we're conscious, but we have some theories.
That's wild, man. I mean, every experience we have, every thought, every emotion, it's all just neuron firing in our brains. But like, why? I was just talking to Hamster about this, and we got deep into simulation theory. Do you think that there's a chance that consciousness is just some kind of weird programmed illusion?
That's an interesting thing. Some neuroscientists actually think consciousness might be emergent, meaning it's not a separate thing. It's just what happens when a system gets complex enough, like the brain. But when you have theories that say consciousness is fundamental, like quantum physics playing a role.
Oh, dude, you're talking quantum physics? You know what that means. We're bringing in the DMT talk.
Ha 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 ha. I had a feeling that was coming.
I mean, you have all these people, including me, who have done DMT and described seeing entities, feeling like they left their body, entering other dimensions. Some people think it's just brain chemistry. It's tapping into something bigger. What's your take?
Man, that's insane. So the brain naturally produces DMT in small amounts, and some studies suggest it might be involved in dream states or even near-death experiences. But what's fascinating is that people from different cultures, different belief systems, all describe eerily similar experiences on it. That's what makes scientists question whether it's purely a hallucination or if there's something more to it.
Man, that's insane. I always say, if one person sees an elf on DMT, okay, that's random. But if thousands of people report seeing the same kind of entities, now that's weird.
Exactly. Either brain has some built-in archetypes it defaults to in altered states, or maybe there's actually a dimension of consciousness we just don't understand yet.
This is what I love, man. We're like 5-10 minutes in and already questioning the nature of reality. All right, let's get deep into this. How much of our perception do you think is actually real versus just our brains filtering out stuff?
Oh, buckle up. This is where it really gets crazy.
Before we dive deep into RJustRitz's studies and theories and his thoughts on consciousness and the whole field of it, I want to ask Purple Plus, his assistant, about if he's made any keen or really awesome observations of RJustRitz in his field of study and what he does for his job of studying the consciousness as a neuroscientist. So Purple Plus, what have you seen of RJustRitz?
Well, he doesn't do shit.